Okay, and here is Fenrir fully painted. Unfortunately, it's not going to show up that well on the screen, partly because I'm using my phone camera, which allows me to record in HD as you can see right now. But at the same time, it's not very good at picking up color at low light condition. So yeah, I actually end up painting all of the green part in the dark angel green, which is really dark compared to the original color of the plastic. So he looks like that he's almost black on the screen. But yeah, I'll put some photo at the end of this video. So yeah, anything that is supposed to be orange, I have painted in gold because my gold works better than my orange. And anything that's supposed to be white, except for the face, which I didn't paint at all. Anything that's supposed to be painted white, I painted them silver because my silver works better than white. Yeah, so it's a bit of a compromise in color. One thing I was pretty proud of is the tail. The tail start off being complete brown plastic in color. The kit actually gives you a piece of stickers to actually have a stripe pattern in dark blue for the roots of the tail. But in reality, it's, according to the box art, it's supposed to be dark blue from the root all the way to the middle of the tail. So I decided to copy that and actually airbrush it on, which is, yeah, it's better than I thought. I managed to put a few of the long spike of color straying from the root to the middle of the tail. So yeah, not too bad. Other things I did, I sharpened the point as usual. I sharpened the claw as usual, but in this case, for the claw, for the left open palm, they cut off a lot of the plastic, which means that it's really short. So I couldn't really sharpen it by filing plastic away. So I literally sand the root of each of the finger flat, stick a piece of plastic on it, wait for it to dry, and then sand it back down and sharpen it. So they are actually lengthened and sharpened. And I think I did a pretty good job here. It's reasonable. You wouldn't really tell that each of them is actually extended piece of plastic. On the other hand, I'm trying to feel the palm, and I didn't feel very well. There's a bit of a pit at the root of the index finger. Shame, but yeah, it will work. Also painted the energy light fin on the back of the arm with a clear color, which, yeah, with a clear paint, and at the moment it's not fully dry yet, so I'm not there to touch it yet. I decided not to paint, not to put LED into the eye because the head is really small, so I just painted the eye with silver and then clear green on top. So yeah, overall it looks pretty good. But one thing that is very important is that the gun is now painted and is actually fully color and looks much better. Before it was one piece of dark blue plastic, and now it's actually fully painted in green, black, and gray, and a bit of gold. And all of the sides are also painted silver on the back and clear green on the front. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good color at the end. And I think it works pretty well for Fenrir here. So yeah, that is basically it for my review of the LBX Fenrir. So the good and the bad. The good is that he looks really nice just by standing there. The design overall I really like actually. The polycap joint in here is working much better than the joint on my LBX Emperor. Yeah, that is mostly the good point, which are very good. So some of the bad points, his possibility for the legs is not very good. His upper body is great. In fact, I would say that the upper body is perfect. It can actually do all of the pose you want on the upper body, but yeah, the legs is not very good. The color-wise, was good actually. I would say that it's all right. The tail looks very nice, but yeah, but it's a bit of a personal wishfulness that the tail would be actually made out of real fur or multiple pieces of plastics instead of right now, which is just two lumps of plastic become very solid piece of curved plastic on the back. And yeah, that's basically it. I would say that the LBX Fenrir is probably one of the LBX kit that will attract people because of the look. And I would say that I'm not disappointed even when it was unpainted and with just stickers on. But yeah, the gun definitely would look much better with paint on it. And yeah, with a little bit of painting skill, you'll be able to make the LBX Fenrir look much better as well. And yeah, that's about it. So join me on my next video.